A highly controversial bill just passed by the Baltimore County Council to reduce school overcrowding now faces an uncertain future.
As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, the bill could have a major impact not only on public schools, but also residential development. And what happens next could come down to just two people.
We'll now move on to final reading and votes of bills.
This vote, Monday night by Baltimore County Council, was years in the making.
Motion and a second. Ms. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Ertel?
Aye.
Mr. Patoka?
Aye.
And a fight up until the end.
I think I'm better off just voting nay.
After more than 3 hours of debate and more than 20 amendments introduced, the council passed legislation aimed at easing school overcrowding. It's known as the Adequate Public Facilities Ordinance. The vote was 4-2, with one councilman, Todd Crandall, not present.
You know, it's like you got 8 kids in a lifeboat and we're going to put another 12 in. You know, we're sentencing them to a life of poverty.
If I have a lifeboat and I have 9 kids sitting in there and I got 5 kids standing out there ready to get on the boat, I'm going to take them on the boat.
School overcrowding is a problem in Baltimore County. At the start of this school year, 50 out of 164 Baltimore County schools exceeded 100% capacity. The new ordinance does 2 main things. First, it lowers what the county considers to be an overcrowded school from 115% capacity to 105% capacity.
Our goal really was to get to 100, but when we looked at the practicality of that, we felt like this was a good step in the right direction. At 105, the schools are still manageable.
Secondly, the bill eliminates what's known as the adjacency exemption, which many consider to be a main driver of school overcrowding. The exemption allows residential development in overcrowded school zones if any school in an adjacent district has enough seats to reduce the overcrowded school's capacity to less than 115%.
I am not standing here alone.
Baltimore County Executive Johnny Olszewski can now sign or veto the bill. He appeared on Fox 45 the morning after the vote, where he expressed concerns about the bill.
We don't want to shut down growth. We need to continue to grow as a county. We think there are ways to be thoughtful and deliberate about how we approach this. So we're going to review everything that came out, and we'll make a decision about what the appropriate next steps are. But again, a lot of amendments flying around last night and trying to figure out what the best path forward is here.
What will the county executive do? We'll find out soon. But it is worth pointing out the main opposition to this bill largely came from the construction industry, which stands to lose business if new residential developments are not approved. So Project Baltimore analyzed state campaign finance records. We looked at contributions made to the county executive from businesses, political groups, or individuals that appear to be connected to the construction industry. And it's a lot. Our list of contributors includes architects, surveyors, construction companies, and real estate businesses. Here's what we found. Since Johnny Olszewski first ran for political office in 2006, he has received more than $6.1 million in campaign contributions. At least $647,000 of that has come from donors who appear to be connected to the construction industry. That comes out to 10.5% of all of his campaign contributions. Project Baltimore asked the county executive if parents and taxpayers should be concerned that his decision on the bill could be impacted by campaign donations from the construction industry. We received this statement. Decisions about all policy issues always have been driven and always will be driven by the merits of the policy.
If the bill has flaws, that can be worked out in the future. This is not the last time you've seen this legislation, I can tell you that.
If County Executive Olszewski vetoes the bill, County Council would need 5 votes to override the veto. Remember, 4 councilmen voted for the bill, and 1 member, Todd Crandall, was not present, meaning if the bill is vetoed by the county executive, it all could come down to Todd Crandall.
It is critically important that we promote quality learning environments in Baltimore County.
Project Baltimore will continue to follow this story and update you on whether the county executive signs the bill. But in the meantime, we want to hear from you. Is overcrowding an issue in your child's school? Do you have an educational concern that you would like us to investigate? Call our hotline, send me an email, follow us on social media, or head to foxbaltimore.com. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore. I'm Chris Pabst. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.